Twitter for me has been beneficial as well. I really like to read more books and articles per se, but
Mm-hmm.
Bitcoin Twitter has allowed my writings and my articles to kind of get to a wider audience. And I
Mm-hmm.
think that, when you jump in spaces and you talk to people from all over the world, it's allowed me to really connect with more people from Africa talking about Bitcoin and the innovation that's going on there. And I
Mm-hmm.
really want to get into Machankura, which is your app. And this app is very unique and different because it is solving a solution in Africa that has been a really big problem, which is gaining access to Bitcoin without the internet. And
Mm-hmm.
the first question that I want to ask you, Katatsu, is, transferring Satoshis without the need for the internet is a huge, for Bitcoin adoption. And I wanted to know, like, what led you to create, this application when many people believe that, Bitcoin is very reliant on the internet.
So for me, it was a question I asked myself after setting up Raspberry Pi, and I was like, "Oh, now that I have this Raspberry Pi, what am I going to do with it?" Yeah. So then I took a dive on this project where I was like, "Oh, it would be cool if people would be able to, send and receive Bitcoin without the internet." And then I worked myself from there to what are the available technologies and how would that thing look like. And as a consequence, this project now exists. Right. And yeah, so lightning addresses were a thing that I could use. USSD is already a thing that we use quite a lot of in across the African continent. And yeah, so now we're here.
Nice. And what is the sign up process for Machankura? So let's say, for example, I'm in Ghana, I have a mobile phone, and I want to send someone Bitcoin in Malawi, but they
Mhm.
don't have a smartphone. Like, how was that process with Machankura?
Yeah, so as long as you know the person's number, you can effectively send them the Bitcoin, right? And yeah, we'll send an SMS to them. But of course, we cannot confirm the delivery of the SMS. So it's best if you, what's the word, communicate with them and say, yo, I'm sending you Bitcoin via this service. But if they do get the SMS, what will happen is they will see the code that they have to dial to access the service. Right? So it's star eight. Hopefully, it's star eight triple three hash, and then a person is able to dial into the service and access the service. And once they dial the code, they'll be presented with a menu of what Machankura is. Maybe I'll add a message to say they've been gifted how many sat satoshis or how many Bitcoin, and then give them an option to then create an account to claim the sats. And creating an account, all they have to do is enter a 5-digit PIN, and that's pretty much it.